Shout out to Sacramento Street Wars. Boy, that dude's a real one, boy. I be watching your videos, man.
Nigga better pick a side, my nigga. G-ass on one. Hey, G, what you doing? You praying?
Yeah, praying.
This nigga praying in the middle of the street.
That nigga's a fucking Muslim,
mama,
blood.
nigga, we out here, nigga.
Man, get your ass up, G.
Oh, G ass nodding out. G, wake your ass up. G,
G.
G,
That ain't a prayer twerking.
G, wake your goddamn ass up, boy.
He got the pipe on the
Get your
ground.
goddamn pipe off the ground, boy.
We go, that nigga got the pipe on the ground.
Oh, G.
You praying to the pipe.
G, your ass on one, G.
Ay, the suckers kill and poppin' bud. That shit really hurt. EBK send shots on every block. I got the city turned. Have my bitch whip out my pole and make my glizzy squirt. Labels calling, I can't sign no deal. I need a milli first. Better watch out. Ain't that beam where your man standing? Pen in my hand, I two-handed. Call that panhandle. I was hella hot. Hit they block. Seen that fan jamming. All they windows drop from this Glock like it's panoramic.
This is a story of Bris, aka Tricky Dance Moves, from Fruitridge off of 42nd in South Sac. Damu, blood, ran with a lot of Norteños, Mexicans. That's predominantly in this area. And Fruitridge is located south of Oak Park. They hoods literally merged right into each other. And, you know, growing up as a youth, he played football for the Oak Park Buccaneers. So I'm pretty sure he had friends from Oak Park growing up. I know that's how me and him met, even though he was younger. But, you know, I checked out his rap music shit like a couple years ago, before like he even like was, you know, making noise and having a name and shit. And what I got at it was like, I just seen like the Mozzie movement was like overshadowing like a lot of rappers back then, because like they all you really heard. They all like people wanted to hear. Like I say mid like 15, 16, 17, like all them years and shit was just, you know, everybody just wanted to hear the Mozzie rappers, and the Shooter Gang, all that shit was on the come up. So like the True Story movement within itself was like overshadowed. And I used to check out their shit, and the sound was just different. You know, they just had that different sound, that bounce sound. And, you know, it was just more like shoot 'em up, bang, bang shit that motherfuckers wanted to hear. They was talking that shit, but it just had that dance shit. You know, you could dance to it. But as time went by, you know, people get used to the same music. They want to start hearing new shit. So, you know, once he start, you know, popping, motherfuckers wanted to hear that. And as time went by, his sound progressed. Like he really mastered that sound that I believe he learned from Mac J. Cause they came up together, and I heard Mac J first before I even heard of Bris. Like rapping wise. But like as far as like the streets and shit, like, you know, he ran with a lot of Mexicans, like I said. So, you know, he was somebody in his neighborhood in Fruitridge. They love him. They fucked with him. He grew up over there. And he probably lived in other places around Sac, but always found his way back to Fruitridge. I don't know him as, like, much as everybody else do that know him around him, but to me, I could tell, like, he was like a genuine type of dude, you know, just young, probably not the best guidance, but trying to find his way, you know, and just caught up in the streets and shit, catching cases, going to jail, going to prison, getting out, and, you know, the music shit just popping off the way it was. I don't think he was just fully prepared for what came with it and just, you know, what it can bring. And I don't think he really just had, like, even his business side really right, and was still trying to learn as time went by. Because a lot of street shit can get in the way of, like, your ultimate goal. And you reaching certain peaks and all that type of shit. Because every hood got enemies and niggas beef with certain niggas and all that shit. And I don't always think like it's just like street beef that get in the way. I think it'd be jealousy also. Because dude had a sound, he was nice and he was on his way for real. Like he had a different type of style that people wanted to hear, and he created a nice fan base for himself. But not too much promotion. Like after the people that posted him when he died wasn't posting him. He didn't have too much promotion. Like it was really just word of mouth and just, you know, the platform of YouTube and, you know, his team supporting him and shit. But, you know, jealousy and I think shit like that getting away. And, you know, ultimately, you know, he was killed in June of this year, 2020. Like not too long after being out of jail. He probably only dropped like a couple songs and like 2 videos, maybe 3, maybe more. But 2 of that I know of. And the last one was Need Hammy. But, you know, I never post no videos of a man, you know, while fighting for his life and shit like that. Shit very graphic. It's really sad. And it ain't cool all in all. But I think what we can learn from like Bris' situation is just like, you know, sometimes, you know, you just gotta, you know, be more alert and just, you know, try to stay out the way as much as possible, you know, because it's easy to get caught up in the streets and, you know, sometimes you just gotta be out here, nigga, to let niggas know, to make a statement, you feel me? But I just think, like, it could be the young mentality thinking, you know, can get you caught up into shit.
Hey, all you niggas lying, I run you down, I got cheetah paws. Remember when I hit your phone collecting, you ain't see the call. IG bankers be on the net, they don't be involved. Last kid, he threw up sucker shit, I blew his pinky off.